Hi, hello and welcome. In today's episode of Plant a Dish, we'll be taking a look at my recipe for a rustic vegan stew. Not only is it packed with nutrients, but it also bursts with lovely umami flavors that come from vegetables and vegetables alone. First of all, we need to quarter 100 grams of baby button mushrooms that will play a huge part in the base for the stew and provide a bit of underlying earthiness. We also need to slice up 3 medium-sized onions and dice 2 sweet red peppers, 6 sticks of celery, as well as 500 grams of baby potatoes. Once we get all of that out the way, we move on to frying the mushrooms in a large pan using a bit of olive oil on medium to high heat. Make sure to give them a good sear and season them with some sea salt and ground black pepper. Once the mushrooms are crispy brown, we add a bit more olive oil and introduce the onion and celery into the mix. Season everything with more sea salt, ground black pepper, half teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and 1 sprig of chopped rosemary. Give it a good stir and cover the vegetables with a lid for a few minutes until they soften. Next, we want to add the baby potatoes and the sweet peppers before drowning everything in 200 ml of vegetable stock, 400 ml of coconut milk, and 1 teaspoon of English mustard. Then, we cover the stew with a lid and let it cook on medium heat for about 30 minutes. Once the potatoes are nice and soft, we add a can of chickpeas or butter beans depending on your preference and let it simmer for a few more minutes before plating up. We simply pour the stew into a medium-sized bowl, garnish it with some lovely pea shoots, and here we are, my rustic vegan stew. Hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button. I will see you in the next episode.